Hey folks, how's it going? Today we got a brand new property and I'm just walking through it right now. We got daffodils everywhere in here, and we got, looks like an old well structure over there. It looks like the house sat up here with one large oak up there, maybe a side yard over here. I would say most of the activity is down in this way. Let's just walk through and take a peek and see what we can see. There are a lot of bottles and modern trash, but I'm hoping we can decipher through it with the detector. Looks like a nice cornerstone there with some brick. Some more brick, nice older brick. Yeah, we got some trash on the ground. Some modern dumping. That's a Gatorade. Got some tires and yeah, some metal. It's always a good idea to walk through your property that you're going to search first. Look at this. That's plastic. We clean that up, we'll probably get a couple bucks for that. Most certainly, people like Pepsi products, I think. Lots of vines in here. I'm not seeing any real backyard structures. Oh, look at that. Let's get down and take a look at it. Do you see what I'm seeing? Do you see that? I brought my probe. That's a privy. That's the first thing I'm going to check out. This house site that I'm on right now, found on a map, 1896. It was plotted. So, I'm just getting a good feel for this area. It is trashy. Wow, it is pretty trashy. Looks like people have been dumping here for a while. Well, anyway, let's get in there. Let's probe that spot. Let's see if it's a privy. Let's see what we get. I brought the detector too, so let's see what we find. See when I find something. Well, the probe says yes, but the soil says no. It's all sand. Sand, sand, sand. So it's gonna be soft. There's no ashy layer in there. A strange little depression. It's all soft all the way around here too. We'll keep looking. We'll go do some metal detecting. If I run into a spot that deserves probing, we'll do that. Let's grab the detector and let's go find some relics. See if there's anything here. Batteries, where are you? There you are. Oh my goodness. First target. This is gonna be a tough one. We gotta get through the trash to find the older stuff. Lots of trash. Oh boy. That's the first thing I found that has any sort of age to it. Shame on people who treat their property as a dump. Shame. Spiders are out. A lot of cobwebs. I mean, this place is a dump. I wouldn't buy this land for $1. It's just garbage. It's going to take you 100 years just to get it clean. So much modern trash on it. I'm headed back in the woods a little ways to see if they farmed this. It looks like it's got it's pretty nice land. It looks like it's got nice runoff, so they probably farm this back here. I might find some buckles and whatnot, so see. I'm thinking there was a barn structure back here. I'll zoom in for you. Do you see those stones right there? There's one, and there's one right there. Lots of nails in here, lots of nails. I imagine the barn sat right up here. Let me zoom out. Imagine the barn sat right up here somewhere. Also finding chunks of something. Yeah. Trying to get to the older stuff, you know. It could be a battle at this spot. Yeah, we got a chunk of iron coming up here. I'll have you look at it with me. There it is. Some kind of strap looking thing. Huh. Very odd soil. This is clay, and up there where the house is all sand. No telling what that was, but it's older than that garbage on the surface over there. Yeah, we got a 73 signal, which could be copper out here in the barn area. So let's take a peek. Maybe we'll get lucky. I'm finding no pottery. This was on a map of 1896. Yeah, look at that. Is it a license plate? At least. Give me a license plate? Nope. Some more junk. No telling. This is what this place has to offer right here. Not all sites are going to be ideal. That is for sure. Some people just threw everything out in their yard, all the way up until the house vanished. I don't understand that. It's your property. You live there. Why throw your trash in the yard? Ay. Let's keep going. See if we find a hot spot. Okay, we got another large iron object. Let's see what we get. Oh, well, it's a plow. We can take that back. I'm gonna say like 30s, maybe 20s. Yep. Looks like some sort of outbuilding was out here. And a broken crush. Orange crush. And this was just their dump yard. Might be the dump, I don't know. We'll have to probe it for bottles. Let's see. Oh, this property's a mess. Ay. Alright, I'm moving back even further. Hopefully I'll find some walls. Well, this is how I used to find all my colonial bullets, which I don't find anymore because I don't really venture into the woods randomly and start hunting. But it looks like we're going to have to do that today because that property site back there where the house sat is disgusting. This was all farmed. You can see. These trees aren't very old. If you look at hardwood trees, which I really hardly consider a poplar a hardwood tree, but there's a poplar and there's a pine. They'll usually grow about half an inch a year, and then your hardwood trees, like that oak right there, usually about a quarter inch a year. So that's how you can tell how old these trees are out here. So it was clear cut, and it probably had field back here. Somebody planted, somebody used it as a farm. Well, I guess the only thing to do is swing the detector, so I have no place to go, really. I'm just going to go randomly and go wild in the woods. Here we go. Some strange piece of iron. Looks like a pot. Maybe the top or something. Out in the middle of the woods. Interesting signal. I'll have you dig it with me so you can feel my pain. It's a bullet. I don't think it's a colonial bullet, but it's a bullet. There it is. A bullet. Yeah. No idea. Clean it up and check it out later. Good grief. The problem with going back in the woods like this is you always pick up hunter trash. Hunter trash. Yep. Worthless. Garbage. I can go anywhere up here and stick my probe in and it'll drop all the way to the ground. That's how much sand is here. So finding a privy when your probe goes all the way down, unless there's bottles down there that you can feel, you'd be probing every inch of this place looking for it. I've already hit all the easily identified depressions and mounds. Oh. And it's all sand. Well, I'll check this one off the list. I'm glad I came out early to check it out, because man, once this undergrowth and overgrowth starts growing up, it'll cover up most of this garbage. You won't be able to see it until you start detecting. Oh, the spiders are out and they got webs everywhere. Well, I'll go scoot around a little bit on my motorcycle and see if I can't find one of my other sites to drop in at and take a peek. I got a couple out this way that I haven't hit before, so I'll go check that out right now. Matter of fact, there is one that way, probably about 600-700 yards, but I don't know about walking through the woods. I think I'll just head back out on the road and scoot up there and take a look and see. See ya. Thanks for watching. See you on the next hunt. Hey folks, how's it going? Brand new site today. And I parked my bike in the woods like I normally do, just to keep it away from prying hands. And these are modern, not that old, but I parked right next to what looks like a bottle dump and a train track. Amtrak. Nice. Anyways, let me show you what I got today. So we got, if you can see it, we got 2 sites, not searched. I'm over here on the other side of that road right there. I parked over here, so I'm going to walk over so I can hit both of those. Let's see here. That's what it looked like in 1993. It was kind of open. That's what it looks like today. So we get an idea of what it looks like. Right where the pin is in the ground, that's where the house is sat. Those two dots right there are the house sites. And most of these houses right here are gone as well. So, railroad track is still there. And it looks like they had put in a road. So let's go over there and check it out. I'm gonna check out all these bottles too along my way. Maybe there's something in there. Let's hope for a good hunt. Yesterday I went out to 1896 map site. It was just trashed. I mean, trashed. Why anybody would treat their land that way, I don't know. But hey, people do it. Let's go find some treasure. See ya. Yep, just modern dumping. Give it about 50, 60 years and this place is just loaded with bottles. Of course, none of them are any good right now. Some kind of little structure here. We gotta cross that road and the two house sites are on the other side. And that's a nice looking bottle even for a modern bottle. 93 liquor bottle. Nice blue glass. Anybody need a truck cap? Out in the middle of the woods. And it looks to be in pretty good shape still too. It's got all the windows. Interesting stuff you find in the woods. We're getting close. Well, this is it. This is the site. There's not much left. I'll have to put the coil down and start finding some stuff. There's some modern stuff in here coming off the road. Can. Daffodils over there. I don't see any cornerstones yet. It's a nice little searching spot in here today. I always like to walk through and see before I start detecting, just to check it out. Usually these trees can tell you something about where the house sat, but not going to tell me much. Alright, let's drop the coil and start detecting, see what we find. This house was on a 1914 map. So, let's see what we find. These inner city sites are just so chock full of garbage. You have to use your depth detector to find out, anything within 2 inches, garbage. But 4.5, 5 inches, 6 inches, you gotta check them out. This is probably just a bottle cap or a pop top or something like that. But we gotta look. Lots of modern stuff in here. Gotta sift through the garbage to get to the good stuff. The older stuff is gonna be deeper. Some nice red clay right there. Maybe deeper yet. Sounds like a bottle. Lots of glass on this property. Let's see what it is. little deeper. Saying it's way down there. Let me find this thing. Alright, I got it out. It said it was about 6.5, 7 inches deep. What could it be way down there? What could it be? There's nothing else in this soil down that deep. Is that it right there? That's it right there. Let me clean that up and we'll take a little peek, see what it is. I'm interested. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to decipher that one. There's no telling. Best thing to do is take and scrape it a little bit. See if I can get you over there. Scrape it a little bit and see what kind of material it is. If it's aluminum, then somehow it worked its way. It's iron. It's a piece of iron. Oh, maybe to a bucket or something. I don't know. Interesting that it was that deep. Let's keep looking. Oh, there's something that might be a little dateable. It's just a little tiny lock. 2 inches down. Should have a manufacturer's name on it. Let's shine that up real quick and take a peek. I don't see any writing on this one. Oh, 40s. It's pretty deteriorated. Yep. Looks like old copper piping to the house. So we got house part. Yep. Got a large piece of iron. What are we gonna get? A wheel? Wheelbarrow? Probably, no doubt. Some kind of little carriage cart. That has some age to it, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Alright. I'll show you how to detect in a very trashy place. I got it on coin and jewelry. I got 50% iron rejection volume, so I can hear all that iron. And I have no discrimination. Hear all the iron? When you run into a target, check the depth. 2.5. At a 67. It's worth a look. It's worth a look. Anything at least 2 inches down is worth a look. Of course, anything 5-6 inches down is ideal. You know, glass popping out every single hole. Oh, that has some information on the bottom. Maybe we can tell something. $1960? Perhaps. This stuff is hard to find in this colored soil. I expect it to be a bottle cap. Maybe we didn't get it. Oh, there it is right there. It's actually a buckle. That's from probably the 30s, maybe 40s. Nice little buckle. The iron tongue is gone. Interesting. Yeah, it's got a little buckle. Let's keep on moving. Keep on moving. There's lots of cans in here. Check it. I couldn't get all the way on the ground on that one. $1.5. Not really worth my time on that one. One inch. Not even picking that one up. Something's there. I have no discrimination on, so it's probably just a small piece of something. One inch. Two inches. That's might be ideal. I want 5 inches. Zero inches. A lot of cans, bottle tops in here. This is how you search really busy places. And 1 inch on that. Gotta check the depth. And go slow. 1 inch. $1.5. Two inches. When you can barely pick it up, that's a deep target. Or very small. It's only reading in the foil range. Alright, let me continue on. Here's a good for instance for you. I cleaned back the surface a little bit so you can see. I mean, there's just tons and tons of stuff in it. Everywhere. Bottles from the 60s and 50s. And that was my target right there. You see how it's right on the surface? It's not very deep. but I was getting an iron hit, and I like to always check out the iron. Iron doesn't like to go down. It doesn't like to sink. It likes to stay up closer to the surface. So if you're not digging iron, like I say, what are you digging? Because iron likes to sit at the surface, your older iron objects will be closer to the surface, while the smaller objects like to work their way down. You can basically date a site by the iron finds. That's not very old. But anyway, I got a 1950s bottle in there, maybe. ACL, Pepsi. I got a fork. Silverware is always pretty good for aging a site, depending on if it's copper. Of course, if it's iron, it's going to be a little older. If it's copper with, well, brassy copper with silver plating over it, it's going to be a little older. If it's stainless steel, like this one is, it's not that old. This looks like it might have silver plating on it, but very hard to tell. It looks very stainless steel to me. I'm going to say that's not very old at all. Yeah, see, I cut into it right there, and that's a good indication. If you can take your knife and cut it like that, I don't know if it'll focus. Is it focusing? No. There we go. See? Stainless steel. Junk. Well, you know, it takes looking in order to find the right places. And unfortunately, this is not the right place. Even though there's 2 house sites that sit here, there's just way too much garbage on the ground to even do anything with. As you see in here, it looks somebody came in here and made something. I mean, that's modern. Unless if they were throwing stuff away, or they actually made something in here. I don't know. That's pretty modern. I don't see anything that would interest me. All right, so I got another site I'm gonna go to. I'll go check that out. See what that looks like. Because this site, junky. I don't want to give it too much time. It's no fun to sit there and have to keep checking your depth. Check your depth, check your depth, check your depth. Every single signal comes up 1 inch. Yeah, you know you're sitting in the wrong spot. I wanted to check up here real quick. A little bit of higher ground. No, nothing up here either. Alright then, I'll see you on the next site. Should be there in about 20 minutes. For you, it'll be quick. See ya. We've got these little spider webs in North Carolina, and these little tiny spiders, they spin them from tree to tree. And can you see it right here? Can you see that? I always walk right into it, and then my hat will be covered with them, spiders and all that. So when I'm walking, I actually have to walk with my shovel up like this to pass through it. The joys of North Carolina spider webs. Alright, here we go. Try it again. Sometimes when you look in these old bottle dumps, you can actually find a diamond in the rough. 1961. A milk bottle, perhaps, would be nice. Doesn't hurt to stop and take a peek. Lots of bottles. Look at all the beer. And that was a pretty serious drinker right there. Pretty serious. I mean, there's hardly any soda bottles in here. That's a big tall Coke right there. Oh, it's busted off. Columbus, Ohio. Got Blue Masons in there. Yep, bottles upon bottles. This is going to be a nice little spot in about 40, 50 years. Whoever finds it. And there's bottles everywhere in here. I guess the way I think, the further back you go, the older they get. I'm hoping. It's a nice little atlas with a zip top on it. Canada Dry. It's mustard. And a Raleigh's. Yep, that's a Raleigh's. Medicine. 1963. Looks like 60s in the back, 70s in the middle, 80s up closer to the road. Spider webs. Alright, let me get out of here. Let me go treasure hunt. Looking at all these 1960s bottles. Not that interested. And this is a nice little... Could that be a privy? I don't list the house in here. Established in 1835. There's your 80s bottles right there. I guess people collect those tops at least when they're in that good of condition. I don't. Alright, I'm out of here. Let's pack up. Let's get out of here. I mean, look at this. You can just see all the bottles glistening. See if I can block that sun for you a little bit. There we go. Oh, can you see all the bottles? Well, alright, let's go check this place out. No, not the Dollar General. Right across in here. For as long as I've been coming here, while passing by this area, I've noticed this lot has been empty. It's a corner lot. And, you know, I'm just curious to see what's in here. Just for curiosity's sake. I don't know the age. I've never even found it on a map. Oh, I'm stuck. Spidey webs. Yeah. Doesn't look like it's going to be very old. That looks like a clothesline. Although clotheslines have been put up in the past. Oh man, spidey webs. Oh, this is looking better. Nice wood structure there. I suppose this is where the house sat at one point. Up in here. That's an afterthought little building. The front of the road would be up that way, so I'll drop the detector for a couple minutes, check it out. Why not? I'm passing by. Why not? I'll see if there's any information to show you. Well, looky there. First thing I found that has some age to it. Yeah, this could be 1800s. I don't know. Something is something. There's no telling. It's fancy. That's nice. It's a nice old, looks like gas valve. Look at that. I mean, that's really nice. Super. Put it in the bag. Save that one. I'm just searching this flat area. That all that flowery bed over there is a little tough to get through. There's something large in there, but deep. Let's see if we can find any datable material. That's datable. At least I can get an idea of range, but I can't do that out here. I don't know. I'm gonna say 1910 on that piece, and I'll look it up and I'll see if I can narrow it down. Well, we got a coin from this site. It's memorial. Might give us an idea when this house was missing or vacated out of here. Don't imagine too many people walk through here. Let me clean that so I can get the date real quick here. Well, I can't seem to get the date off of it, but I'm gonna say that's gonna be pre-1964, because there's no zinc in it. It's not deteriorated and gone, so I think 1964 they started using zinc, didn't they? Is that when? We'll throw it in the pouch just in case. Might be one of those, you know, like a 1982 or 83 or something like that. That, you know, there's some out there that are newer, but they're worth money. So you want to keep them. But it's money. Don't leave it for the next guy to find. Not that. Not a coin. Anyways, let me keep going. It's pretty out here. Listen to those birds. Nice little spot. I doubt if we're going to find anything decent, but you never know. Somebody might have buried a jar of coins. You just never know. Oh, there's a spoon. Has a little bit of age to it. It's silver-plated copper. Nice. 20s, 30s. Who knows? Let me clean that script mark off and see if we can read it. Well, it says Aladdin. A-L-A-D-D-I-N. I used my phone, zoomed in, and that's how we'll be able to match it up with that end. And I'll be able to hopefully get you a date on that one. Now, with silverware, you know, these things have been passed down and passed down and passed down. It could be quite old. That, you know, possibly can't date this site, but at least it can tell you how old the spoon is. Yeah. Looks like another coin, possibly. Oh, that one's a zinker for sure. Yep, that's Memorial Zinker. You can see how tore up they are. There you go. Garbage. Garbage. That one we will leave here for someone to find. Well, they probably won't even be able to find it because it's going to be gone in another 5 years maybe. Yup. Well, at least we got a spoon. Let's keep going. That's an early light bulb socket. Well, there we go. That would hint towards the early days, wouldn't it? Yeah. And even though these trees out front aren't terribly old, that at least goes back 100 years. Yep, nice. Something iron. Looks like a pipe, maybe. Yep, cast iron pipe. Well, although there were a few older pieces, I'm not going to say ancient, but older, this site is not ideal for me. It's not the kind of sites I want to search. Let's check out this little barn, see if they left any bottles. Sometimes you'll find a bottle hidden in the rough. Sometimes not. Modern. Yeah. Alright, let's get out of here. Find something a little more interesting. Alrighty. Well, sometimes you get good spots, sometimes you don't. Oh well, moving on. See you on the next hunt. Thanks for watching.